Hey y'all, I am stuck in traffic on my way home. Actually on the way to pick up Samad before I go home, and it's terrible. So figured out just to make a video. I ain't got nothing else to do. Maybe after this I could turn on YouTube or something to just listen to it, or a podcast or something like that. But for now, this is what I'm gonna do. I wanted to talk about I got a retail yesterday, y'all. Was that yesterday? My days running, y'all. I don't know. I wanted to talk about my YouTube channel. So and y'all will see this in a vlog coming. I had some really dope meetings yesterday, and local brands are still reaching out to me, guys. Remember a couple videos ago I said I wanted to start getting more sponsorships and partnerships and working with brands and things like that. It's just been so amazing because a lot of local brands have been reaching out to me, which is nice. It's nice to be recognized by other national brands and things like that, but it's some dope companies in my area, man. Like really dope companies in my area, and I'm going to be working with them, or I have been working with them. So should I turn this light on? Let's see. There we go. So it's a really cool feeling, like email, a lot of people email and whatnot, but it was one brand that actually wanted to sit down and talk with me, and it was such a dope meeting. Number one, the girl who runs the company, she is a woman of color, and she is super young, and it was just really impressive. Like, she has younger people, like a girl that's 18 interning for her, and then the woman who actually reached out to me on the CEO's behalf is actually an older woman in her 50s, and she got women older than her working for her, and it's just so dope. Like, I can see that the lady who reached out to me felt proud. Like, she felt like she made a really good connection on the CEO's behalf, because I really connected with all three of those women. It was really dope. Just making partnerships with companies based off who you are, just your personality. Like, that's a good feeling, you know what I mean? But the lady who reached out to me, like her brand strategist, I forgot her actual title name, but she questioned me about my YouTube channel, because I had my vlog and I was vlogging. I didn't vlog the whole meeting, but I vlogged while I was there. And then she asked me about my YouTube channel, because she was so intrigued by it, because she's probably a baby boomer, and it's a bug in here. It's warm. I got my seat warmers on. Let me turn this off. That's not really their thing, So she was really intrigued by the whole vlogging process. She was like, so what is it again that you do? Just talk to me about this vlog. Like, I'm really trying to wrap my head around it. It's really cool to me. And it's funny because nobody in like my real life, because I don't promote my channel. Like, I don't tell people that I have a YouTube channel, especially in my city. Like, if I'm vlogging and somebody asks, that's one thing. But like friends and family, they don't know. Well, my family knows that I have a YouTube channel. My closest friends, any associates, they don't really know that I have a YouTube channel. So I'm not used to being asked, like, what is it that you talk about? What is your channel about? I'm not used to answering that question. So I know why I YouTube, but it was really cool to hear myself off the rip just talk about why I vlog to somebody professionally, and to hear what I had to say. It was interesting. So it reaffirmed and it reminded me of why I do what I do, because I don't think you should do something just for the hell of it. Like, why are you on YouTube? You should be able to answer that question with confidence and like an elevator pitch. Come on now. Yes, traffic is picking back up. I might have to go soon, y'all. So what I told her was I just vlog about my life. And it's a place that I came to, like, initially, back in the day, everybody, when I was in like middle and high school, everybody had a YouTube channel. Just, you made a page just to be able to comment on videos and stuff. So I had a page for that reason. Duh, everybody did, like in my city at least, or my school. But when I really, really picked up my vlog camera and started vlogging was about, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think. I think something like that, or a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. I think it's been 2 years. And that true reason is because I just wanted to document things in my life and be able to go back and look at them and just recognize my growth. I do a lot, you know, for my age. I'm 28 now, but I do a lot, and I know, and I've done a lot, and I've met a lot of people. I've done a lot of cool different things, and I just feel so blessed to be able to live the life that I live, and also to be able to say I've done some of the things that I've done, but to also have come out of a lot of things that I've been through. Like, a lot of people would not realize, and I am going to write a book one day, a lot of people would not believe some of the things that I have triumphed over. Like, people wouldn't believe some of the mental issues I've overcome. People wouldn't believe some of the physical things I've overcome, some of the trauma I've experienced from a child all the way up to now, even still to this day, you know, because of how I present myself, and because of how resilient I am. And I realized my resiliency when I sat in the office of I don't know what she is, if she was I just know she works with, gosh, how can I explain it? Y'all came on this journey with me when I went to a office that works with people in their diet and mental things, and it was called Richmond Food. It's called Richmond Food and Medicine, or something like that. I'll put it in the description box if I remember it. Richmond Psychiatric Nutrition and Food, but they've changed the name since then. But they heal people from a natural perspective, and they, you know, work with people that may be fighting things mentally, and also in the gut, things like that. Your gut and your brain are connected, so they do a lot of that work. I realized my resiliency when I sat down with that lady and I talked with her about literally every single trauma I've ever experienced in my life. And it was such a healing moment for me. I still remember the way I felt after I got all that stuff off of my chest. And the lady looked me in my eye and she said, "Soleil, you are extremely resilient." She said, "Just listen to everything that you've been through, and the way you tell the story, and the person I'm just looking at physically, like the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk." She was like, "I would have never guessed." And in that moment, she affirmed me, and she made me feel seen, and she validated everything that I had been through. Like, I know I've been through it. I didn't need anybody to validate it, but it's like, yeah, I have been through some shit. You know, I have made it through some shit. And sometimes you forget, because your brain, you know, does this thing where it's like a box. It packs these memories into a box in a compartment in your brain. You just forget about them, you know, until something pops up and triggers it. So with shit that I was telling her, I'm like, wow, forgot about that. Once you start talking about it, just start rolling off, and then you be like, damn, I have been through some stuff. So it's great to be able to look back on those vlogs, and even though if I don't tell y'all what's going on, like, I know where I was at that point, and just to see what I've overcome. So self-actualization, self-realization. I talk about trauma. I just talk about my day, whatever it is, how mundane it may be. If I feel like it's something worth sharing that, you know, you guys may be inspired by, pick something up or drop it, you know, get a nugget that I drop or whatever, a jewel that I drop. If I feel led to share it, I'm going to share it. You know, I don't share everything. I still consider myself to be a pretty private person when it comes to things. But again, if I feel led, if God tells me to share that, then I am. And if it's something that I wish I would be able to Google or see somebody that looks like me, if it's something that, you know, I would have wanted to see, then I try to share that for myself, because I know it's so many other black women out here that are going through some things and feel like they have to maintain a certain image, you know, because of what they do or whatever. Like, it's just nice to be able to take, I don't want to call it a mask, but to be able to take that cape off, you know, from those things, and be able to just simply exist. And you ain't got to be nobody but yourself. And that's why I started my YouTube channel. It's like, this is me, real, raw, uncut, with makeup on, without makeup on, looking cute, dressed up, not looking cute, dressed up. Just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm multifaceted, and I get angry, and I get upset, and I get really happy. I feel euphoric. You know, I'm a whole being, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have to just be one thing on this YouTube channel. And I get to create this space for myself. And anybody who, you know, finds themselves attracted to this channel, or, you know, happenstance brings them to this channel and they end up staying here, is because that's my tribe. That's my tribe. And I created those people, not people, but I created that space for us to be able to connect and network and be there for each other. Like, I truly feel a lot of support from you all. I feel it, you know, and just people buying things for my kid, for my baby shower. Like, y'all didn't have to do that, you know. So that's why I do what I do. And I think it's important for people to remind themselves of, you know, why am I doing what I'm doing, you know. So that's that. I'm gonna go because I'm being very unsafe right now. But I appreciate y'all watching. I hope everybody has a great night. Welcome to my new subscribers. I see that count going up. Go watch some old videos. Y'all help me get my watch time up so I can start getting paid on my videos again. All right, guys, have a great night. And y'all, if you have anything you want to talk to me about, drop it below. Somebody else might pick up the conversation and talk to you about what you need to, get off your chest and things like that. But good girlfriends, we here for each other. All right, y'all, peace.